You did it! You finished your coaching certification. Congratulations! You spent months, maybe years, and likely thousands of dollars learning how to be a world-class coach. You have the skills. You know how to hold space, how to ask powerful questions, and how to help people transform their lives. But there's a problem. Your inbox is empty. Your bank account is starting to drain, and that official coach feeling is starting to be replaced by a sinking sense of panic. So hi, I'm Christy Mims, the founder of Coach Pony, and today we are going to talk about the uncomfortable truth that your coaching school probably didn't mention. Your coaching certification will not get you a single client. In fact, if you're sitting there waiting for the phone to ring just because you have a piece of paper that says you are a CPC, you might be waiting forever. Part 1, the big myth of the coaching industry. Most coaching schools are amazing at one thing, teaching you how to coach. They teach you the psychology, the frameworks, and the ethics. But here is where things get tricky. They often imply that once you are certified, you're ready to be a professional coach, which is absolutely technically true. But the word professional implies you are getting paid. However, coaching skills and business skills are two completely different skill sets. Think about it this way. Imagine you want to open a high-end hair salon. You go to beauty school. You learn how to cut hair perfectly. You learn how to color, how to style, and how to keep your tools clean. And you graduate at the top of your class. You are, by all accounts, an amazing hairstylist. But does that mean you know how to sign a commercial lease? Do you know how to hire people, train them, manage them, run payroll? Do you know how much to charge for a haircut so you don't go broke? Do you know how to run an ad campaign to get people to your salon? Of course not. Being an amazing hairstylist doesn't make you an amazing salon owner. And being an amazing coach doesn't instantly make you an amazing business owner. Part 2, why you're feeling the panic. So if you are feeling scared right now, I want you to take a deep breath. Just breathe in for a second. It's okay. You feel this way because you've been trained to be an employee of your own business, but nobody actually gave you an owner's manual. You're standing in your beautiful new hair salon, the scissors are sharp, the chairs are shiny, but the open sign isn't even turned on yet because you don't know where the switch is. The panic you feel comes from the realization that you've invested all of this time and money into a product, which is your coaching, but you have no system to get that product into the hands of the people who most need it. You are a coach who is passionate about helping people. But until you have those paying clients, you don't have a coaching practice. You just have a hobby that has cost you a lot of money. So to build your coaching practice, you actually have to become an entrepreneur and not just a coach. Part 3, the 4 pillars your certification missed. To move from certified and struggling to successful and profitable, you have to master the business side of coaching. So coaching schools usually skip these 4 pillars. Pillar number 1 is your niche, which is who you are talking to. So most new coaches say, I can help anyone, which is actually technically true. But helping anyone is not a business strategy. If you try to talk to everyone using generalities and vague life coach terms, nobody hears you. You need to know instead exactly who you help and what specific problem you solve for them so that you can speak to them directly. Transition coaching is too broad, by the way. Career coaching is actually a little bit too broad. You need to get even more specific than that in your niche. And if you need help finding a niche, I will link to a video in the show notes below to help you. Pillar 2, your pricing and offer, which is what are they actually buying? So most coaches sell individual sessions, but people don't want to buy individual coaching sessions. They want to buy a result that comes from working with you as a coach. So they want to buy a better marriage with better communication, or a healthier body that they can move in and feel confident in, or a career that they love. So if you don't know how to package your coaching skills into an offer that makes sense to people, that feels compelling, then they're not going to talk to you and they're not going to buy. Pillar number 3. Marketing and nurturing, which is how they find you. So this is where the fear usually lives the most. So marketing, to be clear, isn't about being salesy or being pushy. It's about being of service and helping people, and being of service consistently and visibly so people see you and get to know you and trust you. Like releasing videos every week. Hi, subscribe to our channel. Pillar 4, sales. How do you ask for the money? So many coaches are terrified of the sales consult or the sales call. They feel like they are being pushy, asking for money or setting a price that will support them. But if you can't make an offer and close a sale with coaching, you can't help the person on the other end of the phone or the Zoom call. Sales is just a conversation about whether or not you are the right fit to help someone change their life. Part 4, the entrepreneurial pivot. So if you want to be a coach who actually coaches people and gets paid to do it, you have to spend the same amount of effort on your business skills as you did with your coaching skills. True story. I know that's really probably not what you want to hear right now. You want to spend your time coaching, just helping people transform lives, and that's it. That's your day. But you cannot transform a life if you don't have a paying client. You have to learn to love, or at least respect, the business side of coaching. Because if you can't support yourself, you cannot support your clients. If your business fails because you refuse to learn marketing, all those people you are meant to help, they lose out too. And so I know it doesn't seem like it, but learning how to run a business is how you can be of service to your future clients. It ensures you'll still be around to help them in 6 months and a year and 5 years from now. Part 5, the path forward. So what do you do now? First, stop buying more certifications. You don't need more coaching tools in your toolkit just at this moment. That doesn't mean you can't do it in the future. But for now, you have plenty of tools. You've got your certification, you've got your life experience, and you're learning. Now it's time to fill your hair salon full of clients, so you need to learn how to do that. Second, start treating your coaching like a real business as well as a calling, because to serve your calling, you've also got to be able to support yourself and pay your bills. And third, please, for the love of chocolate, get the right kind of help. Go to people who actually know how to build coaching businesses. There's a lot of us in the world. You can obviously work with us over at Coach Pony, so if you like us, hi, we'd love to help you, or with someone else that you trust. But just make sure that you work with a credible source who has plenty of success and knows how to help coaches build their businesses. And here's what I want you to ultimately remember. You are a great coach. You are a great coach. And I know you know that. The world needs what you have to offer, but you owe it to yourself and to your future clients to learn how to actually reach them so that you can help them. And with that, that's all I've got for you today. If you need more help with your business, come on over to CoachPony.com and sign yourself up for all of our free resources. I'll put links in the show notes. And don't forget to subscribe if this helped you. But ultimately, I can't wait to see you in the next video.